we're having a very special interview with Greg Fullerton, maybe one of the best podcasters I think ever. Joe Rogan is kind of, he flip-flops around. I don't like Joe too much anymore. And Tucker Carlson's become somewhat of a puppet of the radical left, just under, nobody can really tell that that's what's going on, but we know that that's what's going on with Tucker. But Greg, I like Greg a lot. I think he's a very special young man. And I think we're going to have a very good interview. Maybe one of my best. Probably better than anything CNN or even Fox News. I think this is going to be better than any other interview I've ever done. It's going to be a retrospective. I think people are going to look, they're going to say, Don, why did we leave you? You're so powerful. You're so good. We want you back. And that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be great again in the eyes of my supporters and maybe a couple other people. I don't know. So, Great Again is an exploration of the last 10 years of this country through the guise of an interview with Donald Trump and a podcaster. And I came up with it because I've been doing Trump comedy for about the last year or so, and as it moved on in my head, I thought, I'd like to have an actual serious Trump experience.
Well, I'm Michael Shoeman, and I kind of call myself an artistic collaborator here on this project, Great Again. Derek Marshall, of course, plays Trump, and I play Greg Fullerton, who is a podcaster. And in my own real life, I put a lot of my own real life feelings into this character. I've been personally compared to a Tucker Carlson in some of my, in the way I articulate and the way I express myself.
And kind of go in a more dramatic and serious route. And so I came up with the play as a vehicle for just exploring the last 10 years as a country together through the imprint of a final interview for the podcaster.
But the way I see Greg Fullerton, the character, is he's someone who is just done with politics. He's been disillusioned, disenchanted, and he doesn't really see a way forward. He doesn't see a way forward socially when there's big money involved. In my own real life, and I want to bring this aspect of my real life into the character as well, Greg has befriended survivors of Epstein and of that kind of network. And
just kind of seeing what organically would develop, having like an actual conversation about the last 10 years.
I see Greg as someone who just doesn't want to be a part of those circles anymore. He wants to be real. His intention in this interview is not to win political points or to catch Trump in a lie or to do fact-checking or anything like that. He just wants to see if Trump is, underneath it all, if there's an empathetic human being underneath all of that. So that's the approach I'm taking to this character, and why I'm very passionate about this project, and why I'm glad that Derek and I are working together on this.